I had a dream where I tested positive for COVID when I was in high school, and my dad. It was like the last 3 days of high school, and my dad was like, "You have to go to school," and I was like, but I was like too sick to say that I tested positive for COVID. Like I was too sick to say anything. I was just sitting there like in a daze, and the next thing I knew, I was at school, and I had a mask on, and I was just. And it was like the last 3 days of high school, so we were like watching movies and stuff, and then I went home and and we watched this scary movie, man. It was like this movie from the 90s, like this kids movie from the 90s, but it was like scary because it was like these kids, like the plot was that these kids went to this place, and then all of a sudden this giant worm started coming out at them, and like it came out of the ground, and it like moved like it moved in an arc, and then like burrowed into the ground, and then it came out of the ground at a later point, and then like it just moved at like this steady pace. Like it was really creepy, and like they had to like run away, but it was like it was like following them like at the exact pace they were running away. And, like, when the worm was coming, there were, like, these nuns, and they were like, we're just gonna pray the worm away. Everybody pray with us. And so that gave the worm, like, more time to come up to them while they sat there praying. And I was, like, looking at this movie, like, no, you have to leave. You can't pray the worm away. And it was, like, very suspenseful, and also I was, like, really sick. And then I went home, and then I was like, Mom, you have to watch this movie. You have to watch this, you have to look at this scene of this movie. It's crazy. But she kept running away from me because she didn't want to, like, do things with me. But so that was the dream.
Welcome to House of Snicks.
Yeah.
That's the intro. That's the intro we have every time. You know, podcasts always have intros. That's ours.
Was that like 2.5? Was that really 2.5 minutes?
Is that dream? That's the intro. I started recording a little bit before we said that. I noticed that I think the podcast is called House of Snicks, but the first episode.
That does look like pee.
But the first episode is called House of Snicks. But I think House of Snicks is a better name. But I like House of Snicks because it's just snacks. Which, if you don't know, House of Snacks with an X is another podcast.
It looks like beer.
It does. Oh, we're drinking Red Bull. Because I just woke up 3 hours ago. I only got 6 hours of sleep. I'm very tired.
Yeah, and I only got 8.5 hours of sleep. Can you believe it?
Here you go. I poured about half the can into a cup for me to drink.
Now, I don't expect to drink this whole half of the can.
I might drink more.
I don't know. Something tells me this is going to taste really bad.
Oh, yeah, we've never had Red Bull or energy drinks, really.
Yeah,
we don't drink caffeine.
I'm afraid of energy drinks. I always drink decaf tea in the morning.
I drink water.
The most caffeine I ever have is when I eat a chocolate bar.
I forgot chocolate has caffeine in it.
I don't know how much caffeine it has in it, actually, but...
I'll have, like, a soda, like, maybe once a month at most, and a lot of those don't even have caffeine.
Alright, here. Okay, whoa. 54% of is the daily amount of added sugars? Holy crap.
Well, yeah, soda has, like, 100%, some of them.
Oh my god. This is crazy.
Yeah, soda's really... Don't drink soda, guys. I put in... This was free, and it was, like... We were going to leave it out, but I Googled it, and it was like, oh, yeah, don't drink it warm, or it tastes like pee. So I put it in the fridge.
Yeah, this is another reason why I don't think this is going to taste good. The ads, Red Bull gives you wings. I don't like those ads, because if I saw those below the age of 10, I would have definitely thought that Red Bull literally gives you wings, and would have been extremely disappointed.
I think I put more than half. Oops.
So that's not I don't like that. It's lying to impressionable young children who believe that drinks can literally give you wings. Because young children are conditioned to believe these things by watching movies where the main character is like, oh, I don't believe in ghosts. There's no such thing as science says there's no such thing as ghosts, and the whole entire world is like, yeah, you're right. There's no such thing as ghosts. Now I'm gonna go into the haunted ghost house. It's not real. And there's a ghost there. Oh my god, science can't explain this. Well, you should have just learned to trust your instincts, kid. So it's not even my fault, okay?
One time when I was a kid, because in the Lucky Charms commercials, Lucky, he like throws the Lucky Charms on the floor and does magic things. So when I was a kid, I was like throwing Lucky Charms marshmallows onto the kitchen floor, hoping things would happen.
This is what I mean.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I saw a commercial. Oh my god, those Capri Sun commercials or whatever those were. Respect the pouch or something. I don't know if those were Capri Sun or what they were.
Oh yeah, I think it was.
But those scared the frick out of me. I was like, people who drink Capri Sun have these amazing powers to like kill other people around them by inflating the pouch or like. Wait.
Oh, it's very echoey in this room. I just realized. Anyway, continue.
Wow, you're right. By inflating the pouch and like punching it, and then that makes like crazy stuff happen. It's scary. How are they allowed to sell this stuff? Like, it has dark magic. It was terrifying.
Did you see baby bottle pop commercials?
Yeah, you told me about those, and I don't agree with you on those. I don't agree with what you want, what you got out of those.
What?
You said that you watched them and like people drank them and turned into like animated babies.
Oh yeah.
And
I was like, oh, I want to be a cartoon. That'd be cool.
You want to be a cartoon baby? Like no.
Well, not a baby, but just like, oh wow, you can have cartoons in real life. I want to see that.
Yeah. No, I would be so worried. Like, is it permanent? Like, what happens to your abilities as an athlete if you're a cartoon baby?
There's also a thing in Aladdin where the genie like sings some song where he says like, oh, it's zippity beep bop bop, and then I come and do wishes. So at one time I was like sitting awake in bed and I was like zippity boop boop bop bop, hoping the genie might come.
Aww, that's so
like,
cute.
Oh, magic wishes would be cool.
Yeah. See, kids
are stupid.
Yeah.
Maybe most kids aren't as stupid as we were, but
kids just believe like anything because they don't know. They were literally. And
I feel like I was older than I would expect to believe that stuff at too.
Oh, I
feel like I was like 10.
I literally believed dragons were real until I was like maybe 14 or something. Like yeah.
Hey, by the way, I already drank my Red Bull like 2 minutes ago.
So what did you think of it?
Well, I want to wait until we both drink it to get our opinions. But I'll just say I wanted to drink it fast because I looked it up. Caffeine takes like 15 minutes to take effect. So
it tastes a lot more like fruit than I was expecting.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I drank like what is it?
Really, it tastes like freaking bubble gum.
No, it's not that sweet.
Well, I haven't had bubble gum. It's really sweet.
I didn't think it was sweet.
See, I was kind of expecting it to taste like...
I had a Sprite yesterday, because I was like, I haven't had Sprite in like probably a few years, and that was like the only thing in the vending machine.
Like, crap, it's a really strong like taste in my mouth. Like I drank it like 5 seconds ago, and it's like overpowering.
How much of the can is left? Like a quarter? I drank like 2/3 of it, I think.
Yeah, like a third.
I wanted to drink it because I was like, maybe I should have caffeine, because I woke up 3 hours ago on 6 hours of sleep.
Listen, I'm a vegan and I avoid artificial foods. I'm not afraid. I'm not used to such intense flavors.
It's not very. What it tastes like exactly to me is sparkling. It's like kids wine is what we called it. It's like sparkling grape juice.
See, I was expecting it to taste like beer a little bit, but it doesn't. It tastes like way worse. It tastes like the opposite of beer in a really, really bad way. Even though I don't really like beer.
I think it tastes exactly like kids wine from what I remember. Kids wine was like. What is it? Hang on, what is it actually called? House of Snacks had kids wine once.
Yeah, I don't think I can drink this.
Really?
No, it's having it. It's an extremely
sparkling cider. It's called.
It tastes like hard candy.
It's not that sweet.
It tastes like Jolly Ranchers.
I guess, kind of. It is. I will say it was a lot more. I expected it to taste like beer. It didn't. It doesn't have like any kind of like sting. It's just like a. It is very lightly carbonated, and I kind of appreciate that. That's not like super carbonated.
How could anyone down a whole can of this?
Well, I just drank most of it, just fine.
I don't understand.
You're not gonna have any more?
I don't think so. Like, it's so strong and in taste, and I'm just a little baby.
It's not strong in taste.
No, if I was a little baby, I would drink this. I would drink this up much more easily because babies love sweet stuff. But this is too sweet.
It didn't taste sweet to me. Like it's not sweet on like Sprite, is it?
Yeah, it is.
But Sprite just tastes like sugar water. This tastes like.
This tastes like. I told you, this tastes like liquefied Jolly Ranchers.
Huh. What is actually in this? Is there like fruit flavoring? Because it did taste like kind of fruit, like not like a specific. It tastes like fruit,
fake fruit that would be in, say, Jolly Ranchers.
I think that you're making it sound a lot better than it is. It tastes like bland.
Oh, so you're see, I don't like Jolly Ranchers, and you probably do. So
it doesn't taste like candy at all. It's like it's. I would say it's kind of like alcoholic drinks, but there's none of the alcoholic sting at all, and none of the fun.
Alcoholic drinks taste. I mean, I don't know if they taste better because like I have trouble drinking them sometimes, but.
Oh yeah, I don't drink alcohol, by the way.
Well, like margaritas, I would definitely take a margarita over this, and also like, like hard lemonade, for sure.
Oh, I was saying I had, every time I have a drink, I don't expect it. It always tastes different than I expect, a drink I haven't had before, like.
You mean like an alcoholic drink or any drink?
Like anything. Well, like this, for like things I don't use, like things I've never had a version of before. Like I had whiskey, and I was like, why does this taste like perfume? Like that's not what I was expecting. Because before that, I had wine, and that tasted like soy sauce. Mm-hmm. I feel like people are gonna hear this and be like, "What are you talking about? Jolly Ranchers and soy? That's not at all what those things taste like."
Well, we have a unique perspective.
Yeah.
We had sushi last night, and I got to eat a lot of soy sauce. That was nice.
Eat soy sauce like a brick of it.
Yeah.
You let it hard. You were eating it.
I got the soy sauce sushi where they hard it. They just let a bunch of soy sauce congeal, and then they wrap it in rice and seaweed, and that's the sushi. That's what vegan sushi is. There's not a lot of options.
Is this can is like the tip of the can flavored? I feel like it tastes better from the can. Like it tastes sweeter. By better I mean sweeter, I think. Oh, there's a little bull like cut out into the tab.
Can I see? Oh, that's very nice. Thank you that's nice artistry. I don't think bulls would like this.
No, they wouldn't. It'd be supposed to make you like as strong as a bull.
Okay, I feel like if I drank a whole can of this, if I were to become anything from drinking a whole can of this, I feel like I would become a 5-year-old because it tastes like hard candy that I would have eaten as a 5-year-old.
It is so not candy. It doesn't taste good. It's like fine. It is not. I thought it was gonna taste bad.
Well, I don't like candy, so just so you know, if you don't like candy, this tastes like candy.
So no one in the world
said no one ever.
Is that you referencing something?
Yeah. Dude, you know Tony Zarrett, the media content? You probably don't, because he has like 10,000 followers on YouTube or something. He makes memes. He's and YouTube content. He's extremely funny because I was watching one of his YouTube videos the other day, and I was like literally like I watched it one time and I was like laughing really hard, and my mom was like, "What are you laughing at?" So then the video was like 3 minutes long, so I showed her the video, and then like she was like, "Yeah, okay, what? And she was like laughing a little tiny bit, but I was like crying, like I was sobbing. Is sobbing a word you use when you're crying, laughing?
Oh yeah, you were saying, sending to a group chat, like, I'm crying right now, and it's like, if I were you, I would specify that I'm crying, laughing.
Well, I just sent the video, and I said, this video is really funny, I'm crying.
Yeah.
And then 20 minutes, I was crying for 20 minutes, because I was just thinking about the video, like, replaying in my head. It was ridiculous.
No, I did watch that. You should say what video
it was. I don't remember what was it called?
It was...
Billie Eilish parody? No. He had a lot of Billie Eilish videos. No,
that's not what it was.
Billie Eilish parody is also a good video. It was
Student Gets Roasted by the Teacher.
Oh, that's a great... that video is amazing.
That's what you said in the group chat. This video is amazing. I watched it twice in a row and I'm crying. And then, 20 minutes later, I'm still crying.
Yeah.
So I can confirm that what you said is accurate. It wasn't quite 20 minutes, but I assume it still was like a few minutes.
Well, I was crying like a few minutes before I sent it.
Yeah, and like after.
Yeah.
I feel like I feel less tired. I mean, maybe it's just placebo because it hasn't been 15 minutes.
I said pussy. Maybe just because I've had my pants off and my pussy out the whole time and just wafting the fumes toward you.
That is disgusting. Okay, let's end this episode.
Okay, Mr. Gay. Mr. Gay doesn't like pussy fumes.
Mario told me when I was younger.
You're gay.
It's 2007. I was informed by Super Mario.
I'm sorry, what Mario games tells you to stay away from pussy fumes? Mario's time machine, where he goes back in time to like when the first pussy was invented.
What Mario games tell you to stay away from? I'm writing that quote down. No, Mario Galaxy.
I don't remember that part of Mario Galaxy.
You didn't get there yet.
Okay.
No, because you said, okay, Mr. Gay.
He goes to Pussy World. And he's like, Mamma mia, these are pussy fumes, or...
Because in Mario Galaxy, for those who don't know, because I know you know this, on the cover, if you look at the stars on the logo of the name Super Mario Galaxy, there's a star touching each of the letters that spell out you are Mr. Gay.
Yeah. It's a secret message from Miyamoto.
Bad episode. Oh, last episode I was saying like which episodes are good. And I forgot to mention that the story time episode,
beef crumbles, Mr. Stinky,
beef crumbles, and the what is it, the chicken nuggets. That's like the best.
Beef crumbles, another word for when your pussy is really bad and it has pussy fumes.
Okay, we're gonna eat Pop-Tarts next, but I think I want to start a new episode.
Okay. Yeah, this one's 17 minutes. It's a good length.
Yeah. Also, I don't want that whole discussion to be into a Pop-Tart episode. So we're gonna stop recording and then eat Pop-Tart. So just know that next episode it's Pop-Tart time.
Yep.
Wait, what's this episode called?
House of Pussy Fumes.
No.
House of Mr. Gay.
No,
What's wrong with House of Mr. Gay? You just said that because I said pussy fumes first.
I kind of want to go back to just like normal like House of Snoops.
Okay, House of Snicks.
That sounds like a bad word. How do you spell that?
Snicks.
That word means to cut a small notch or incision in something.
Alright, I didn't know that.
Oh, a small notch or cut. You know what looks like a small incision?
What?
Dude, House of Snatch?
Yeah.
That'd be a good title.
Okay, if you want to do that one.
I don't know if I do.
What? Okay.
Well, just see what you title it. What do you want to title it?
House of Snicks.
Okay. Bye. You said Snicks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
If you want, you can spell it with an X.
No, you said CKS. I feel like I looked up like all the variants of the word snacks to like ensure that none of them are like a slur that I haven't heard of, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Because that is something I'm worried about. I'm going to title an episode and then go, oh, Snaux is actually really offensive.
Yeah.
But I think
we should definitely name an episode House of Snoots.
Yeah. That should be like the one with your dogs.
I miss my babies.
I mean, goats.
No, we're done with that. They're dogs.
Okay.
The truth is out.
Oh, that's bye.